lunchtime here at the Young's house, and honestly, I'm making a super simple lunch for my family, something you all are gonna love. Your kids are especially gonna love this recipe. I hope y'all are having a great day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. Today we are making some cookies. They're just the pull-apart cookies. We're going to bake them in the oven. But not only that, we are making some little smokies. And what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it in a lovely croissant dough. And then you have what they call pigs in a blanket. Okay, so we're going to do that. And we're going to make up some French fries. I hope your day is absolutely amazing. Tell me what the weather's like. Did you grow up eating pigs in a blanket? Have you ever tried it, or do you plan on trying this recipe? I'd love to hear from everybody. First thing we're going to do is let's talk about our little smokies. When you're making these, you could use a regular hot dog if you wanted to, and whatever dough. I always like to use like a croissant dough, and you can use like the No Name brand. Absolutely you can. Or when you get these little smokies, they come, you can get the pork kind. This one has cheese in it, but if you decide that you get one of these like just a regular beef or something, you could put a thick piece of cheese on top and then wrap the dough and it'll be super cheesy. But since these have cheese in it, we're good to go. So the first thing that we're gonna do, let's go ahead and open up this croissant dough. I'm so excited, my family's excited. This is something, it's kind of reminds me, like not really, but a little bit, reminds me of a corn dog, and who doesn't love a corn dog, right? Pigs in a blanket is something that I grew up on, and I loved them. And still, as an adult, I absolutely love them. And I love to make it for my family, and they enjoy it, right? So when I make them, I make a whole sheet pan, and we just throw them back. And that's what we're doing today for lunch. So watch this. Now that I have my dough, we're going to go ahead and open it up. And this dough has 8 pieces, of course. But since these little smokies are so much smaller than the hot dog, we're going to take, let's just say, one of these pieces and we'll use it for 2 smokies, okay? So we can get our money's worth. This is how we do it. Nothing hard today, just a quick lunch. You know, even when I'm making breakfast or lunch, I always like to do something special. Something that's going to stick to our ribs that everyone's going to enjoy. It doesn't always have to be an elaborate lunch or elaborate breakfast or dinner. This right here, you're going to absolutely love. So I've cut this in half and we're just going to roll it. If the dough is a bit much, then you can just trim it off, right? And use it for another one. Just basically get the dough on there, okay? If you have a little trouble with it sealing, just kind of pinch it together, or you could even use like some water to mend that top piece together. But you really want for the end pieces to kind of shine through, right? I'm gonna put it onto an ungreased baking sheet, and you cook them on 350 degrees, and they're so delicious. Like I said, now if you don't have these smokies, put a big, thick, you know the block pieces of cheese? You cut you a piece of cheese, a thick piece, and you put it right on top, and it's delicious. But make sure you're covering it with the dough. Otherwise, the cheese will just boil over onto your cookie sheet, okay? So we're gonna do this one. Same thing, nothing hard about this recipe. And when you're making it, get the kids in the kitchen to help you with this. They love making these. Doing this, my son is behind the camera, and we thought it would be great to talk about what is your favorite childhood memory, or it doesn't have to be your favorite, or just a childhood memory that you absolutely love, because he was just telling me that his favorite memory was when we all went to Kalahari as a family, and he really enjoyed it. It's a water park and they have everything, you hear me? I mean, we was up on the deck. We had a room that was super high, but from the deck you could literally see, it was like an animal park, and you could see like giraffes running through, and you go through the hotel, you would go downstairs, it was like this whole water park, and we had a ton of fun in the sun for about 3 or 4 days. Let me hear from you all. What's your favorite childhood memory or something you love to do? Making these is definitely one of my childhood favorites, but it's not the most important. The most important for me was when I would do swimming lessons, and it was just the ultimate. So my Aunt Cindy would pick me up, my mom's sister, And I have a cousin, his name is Derek. He's my age. I think he was a year younger than me. My Aunt Cindy would pick me up 9 o'clock in the morning and we would go to swim lessons. After swim lessons, the swimming pool wasn't open to the public just yet. You might have had like an hour or two. So what we would do, we would go right next door to the recreation center and you could make gimp like jewelry. You could play basketball. They were lifting weights. They were running track. Like any and everything you could imagine was going on at the recreation center. You even got to have free lunch. So after I would sit down to have free lunch, I could play on the park out there right where the recreation center was. And when I heard the bell, there was like a bell that went off. I knew the swimming pool was back open for the public. I would go back to the swimming pool and I would stay there all day. And still, as an adult, water is like my life. Like, I love swimming. I love water. Let me hear from all of you if you really notice, but I just kind of rip the dough apart. It doesn't have to be a certain like length or whatever. Just get it wrapped around the weenie, right? Or whatever you're going to use, okay? Now, I got some oil over on the larger stove behind me. It's hot, so we're gonna go ahead and make up some fries. I'm gonna make them up now. And then what I'll do, if those fries get cold, I'm gonna put them into a low temperature oven to keep them nice and crispy, right? So they don't get cold on us. So let's go ahead and make our way to the larger stove. Question, before we make our way to the larger stove, what is your favorite food of all times? I'll go first. Mine's is Puerto Rican food. Yes. Yes, arroz con dulces. Yes, absolutely. It's the rice with the pigeon peas. I want it. Yes, I do. And I want the plantains, the sweet fried plantains. You bet I do. Absolutely. And then I want the Puerto Rican potato salad, of course, and some type of meat, you know, maybe like a pork roast made Puerto Rican style. That right there. Baby, you want to make me happy? Puerto Rican food, my favorite. But then again, let me not speak too fast because Haitian food, I mean, they're like neck and neck, both of them. My favorite, all time. Anyway, all these questions is coming from my 17-year-old son that's behind the camera today. He's super talkative today. We're having a ton of fun today. So I asked him, what's your favorite food? And he says that it's the buffalo chicken dip that I make and definitely the smothered pork chops. Oh yeah, so I think he's hinting around that it's about time for me to get in this kitchen and make some buffalo chicken dip. So maybe I'll do that sometime. Into the oven, 350. Let's get the fries. Pigs in a blanket without French fries. So I have a lovely cheese sauce that I want to dip our little smokies and our French fries in. Oh yeah, we're gonna cook these things until they're crispy, golden brown, fluffy in the inside. Then we're gonna salt and pepper. Cooking. Let's go ahead and make up some really quick but delicious cookies. These are just chocolate chip cookies. Always get the no-name brand because guess what? They taste good too. Sure they do. Absolutely. These only cost me, I think you get like 24 of them for like $3. Like, that's a steal. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Look at that. No fuss, no rush, just deliciousness. We're going to have a lunch that tastes good today. Not no bologna sandwich. Cookie dough. He turned the camera on a little too quick. But I wanted to mention, if I didn't, I don't know if I did, our son was entered into the National Honor Society. I know. How super interesting. For those of you that don't know, he's 17 years old and he does homeschooling. And he had to go through some hoops and do a bunch of different things. And he got accepted and we're super excited. We have like a whole thing that we're going to go to here in a couple days. And we got to dress up and watch him walk across the stage. So this is super exciting. When the blankets are done, look at that golden brown. We're going to salt and pepper these. I'm going to warm up that cheese sauce, and the smell of chocolate chip cookies is in the air. Looks like someone's going to have a great lunch. Are you excited about your lunch today?
Yes, ma'am. It sounds delicious.
Okay, sounds good to me. A fun, easy lunch that everybody's going to love. Make you some. Listen, I know. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what you waiting on, tell the world what Gina's doing every every single day in this kitchen. And Father, on today, we thank you for this beautiful lunch, your hedge of protection and your mercy. Amen. Let's taste. I hope you're having a great lunch today. What are you having? Or maybe you'll make these. I'm going right in the cheese sauce. Let's see. The croissant dough. It has a lovely butteriness. The cheese is amazing. Like I said, these are cheese filled, so you don't really need that. I'm gonna drag this through the ketchup and the mustard. Making some. You want one? Here. Good.